Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back with another drawing video. Today's video we're going to be drawing Sammy Lawrence from Bendy in the Ink Machine, Blendy in the Ink Machine. I don't know, I barely know anything about this game. I did watch a game theory on it though once. So I know a little bit, I know it exists, but I don't know like anything else other than that. But yeah, we're drawing Sammy Lawrence, and this video was requested by Garrett Johnson. Thank you so much for the request. And, yeah, he's a pretty cool character, kind of scary, monster movie looking guy. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get our pencils ready and, let's jump in. Alright guys, so to start off drawing, we're going to start with a nice big circle. Right there, like that. And then we can kind of get the line of action. He's kind of just standing, like, kind of still. Like standing up straight, so there's not much in terms of that. And then we can get a little oval for his neck here, and then for his chest we can get like this big kind of oval shape here. Put a little oval here just to give it a little bit of depth. He's gonna have a shoulder about here, and then he's gonna have a torso. Kind of like this, and then we can kind of draw in kind of like the pelvis shape here, and then he's gonna have a leg, and his legs are gonna get cut off. We're not gonna draw all the legs, something like that. And then his arm, we got the circle, and then we'll get like an oval here, and then we're gonna get another like circle here, and then we're gonna get an axe that's gonna kind of cover it up. So next we're going to get like an oval here, kind of like the axe shape here. And again, I'm just going in very light, not doing anything too special, just kind of like, just kind of going in, just roughing out the shapes where they're going to be. He's going to have another hand here. And that's pretty much good for the gesture that we need. So if you get something like that, you're not doing too bad. So, yeah, and again, just keep it super light. Just kind of put shapes where everything's going to be, so you can kind of like size it out on the paper. And then now that that's done, we could zoom in. And we can start off with his face. And he's basically like a normal guy that wears like a Blendy mask or whatever his name is. So you basically just draw in just kind of like a rough head shape. So I like starting with like the eyes here and just drawing like a curved line. And again, all this is going to get covered up, so draw super light. But you just want to get the head shape right, so you draw a little curved line. And then it goes out. And then for the back of people's heads, it goes out more and then kind of curves in. So to draw that, you draw it going out. And then curve it in. And then down to the neck like that. And then it's going to go down. We're going to get a jaw here. And it's going to go across and then up and then over like that. So that's pretty good for the head shape. And now that we got the head shape, we can draw the Blendy mask in. So draw that. It's just this big kind of oval. It's almost a perfect circle, but it's a little bit on the side, so it's an oval like that. And then you can draw a strap going around at the edge here before we even get into any detail like that, which is just two curved lines. And now for the mask, what you're going to want to do is draw this big kind of U shape right in the middle here. I'll make it dark so it stands out so you can see it. And then you're going to give it a little bit of depth by drawing a line going down like this. And then a line hugging it this way. And then kind of same thing here. We're going to just kind of follow the circle that we have. And then give it a little bit of depth. And go down. Like that. And once we got that down, we can actually erase kind of like a lot of this face right here. Actually, do I have a better eraser? I do. So, there we go. Make it nice and clear. So basically at the end of here, you're going to get another kind of circle or U shape. Like that. It's going to go up and over. And now we can draw in his face. So it's basically a curve line on the bottom here, and then you get two big U shapes for his eyes. There's one, there's two, and then you get a little triangle on the side here for him. And then his mouth is just kind of like this big kind of curve line, and then it wraps around into like this big U shape. And then we get just kind of darkening the line a little bit. Erase some of this overlap. Like that. And then his mask is all like broken up and ruined. So to draw that in, you basically just draw like jagged lines. There's really no set way of doing it. Just jagged lines like that. A little bit on the eyes too. It's kind of like broken all over the place. Like that. And then he has like teeth on the bottom, but they're all busted up and broken. So you just draw like jagged lines going up like that on the bottom of the mouth there. We can darken in this line, darken in that line. And that's pretty much it for his face. There's nothing like super special. Just get that like good head shape in, and then just draw the mask around it. It's not too bad. So there's that. And now we could get into the rest of his body. So he has like a really buff kind of like man body. So to draw that up, we'll finish off the neck here. It's just a curved line going down and in like this. And you get another little curved line here. And then for his chest, you get like the middle line. That's right here. It's a nice big curve. And then you get a little U shape right here. And then these are the collarbones, which are just going to kind of curve around like this. And then for the chest, we're going to get a line going down and then in like this. So you get like kind of like a nice L shape right there. Kind of get the same thing on this side, L, but go in the opposite direction. Like that. And then we could draw in his shoulder here, which is basically going to be a curved line. Or actually just kind of like a C shape. Like that. And then we're going to get a curved line this way and in. And then this is going to curve out like this. And you get another little line right here. So that's the shoulder into like the bicep here. And then we're going to get a curved line right here, just to show like shoulder muscle. And then here, it's just going to go out a little bit and then in. Like that, so to connect the neck to the shoulder here. And if you want to, you can kind of draw a little curved line, showing the neck going past it a little bit. But once you got that down, before we start drawing in like his like stomach and everything, we're gonna draw in. Actually, we could draw in his little shoulder right here, which is basically just a curved line right there. Super simple. But before we do anything more with his body, we're going to draw in the axe and stuff, just since it's in front of everything. So we'll start with the axe, and basically I like to start here and draw an oval, like that. And then two lines going down from the oval, and then you connect them in like that. And then for the axe here, you basically just kind of follow the shape that we have, like that. And then you get a little curve line here, and you could put like a break in it that follows the top of the axe here. And if you want to, you can kind of give it a little bit of depth by drawing a line going down, and then a curved line hugging that one. And then here, we're going to get a little spike, like that. And if you want to give that a little bit of depth, line going across, and then hug it, like so. And now once we got that in, we can draw in his hands. His hands aren't too bad. He has 3 fingers instead of having 4. I noticed that. So you can draw 3 circles. And basically what you're going to do is basically just draw like ovals off those circles. So you get like one here, and one here. And then this thumb is going to be on top. And basically all you want to do is just kind of follow the shape that we have and then just kind of connect it all together. So you go down in between the knuckles and go up. And then curve it up and then in. And then in. And then over. So I can erase some of the overlap here. So there's the three fingers, and then the thumb, it basically just curves up, over, and then down like that. So that's one hand, and then we can get the second hand too, and it's going to be the exact same thing, except these three fingers are up, and the thumb is on the bottom here. So, and we're going to start about here and draw a line going down, over, and then up, like that. And then we're going to start a little bit past this line and draw a line going up, down, or across, and then in like that. And then this line's going to go up, over, down and in, and then we're going to get another line here. Kind of curves in for the other finger, like that. Again, erase some of the overlap here. And then this thumb, pretty much the same thing as the other thumb, just kind of goes up, dips in a little bit, over and across like that. And then to finish off the axe, we can just draw two parallel lines kind of connecting the hands together. And then you just kind of follow it here, kind of goes, kind of goes down a little bit, and then over, like that. Alright, so now that we got the axe finished, we can kind of draw on the rest of the body and focus on what's not being covered up. So the rest of the body is pretty simple. Basically for the outward kind of ab section of his stomach, it's a curved line that curves down and then in, and you kind of get like this kind of U shape. Goes over and across like this. And then for the abs, we're going to make like his belt line about here. And again, it's getting covered up, so it's not that big of a deal. But then he's going to have like his belly button here and a line going up like this. And then off that line, we can draw on the abs, which are basically like these little curve lines, or little like L shape. So you get one, and then you get two. There's another one here, which is a curve line going out, curve line going out. And then here is where you go out and then just kind of lightly curve it in like this. And lightly curve the line in like that again. Then go out. So there are his abs. And he also has like, you see a little bit of his back here, which is just a little curved line like that. And then basically for his pants, so this, it'd be about here, and you get a line going down here. And then hug the bottom like this. So you get like this little rectangle shape almost. Again, a lot of it's getting covered up, so don't worry if that happens. And then he's wearing overalls, so he has like two straps that go around, so you can draw those in. And it's basically just kind of like this straight line that goes up and over, around like that. So there's one of them. Then you get like a little rectangle down here, and curves up, and then over and in. Like that, there's one. And then kind of same thing on this side. Kind of draw like a little rectangle here. I'm just going to go up and over like that. And then this one's just going to follow that line. Like that. And then he has little buttons on them, so you can draw little circles right here. Here and here. And then just to finish him off for his pants, all we need to do is about here, we're going to draw a curved line that goes across like this. And it's going to go down and into this leg. And then here, the pants are going to kind of curve in and over. So you get like a line like that. You can get like two. I usually like doing two like that. Just to show like the fabric folding over in itself. Then it's going to go out, in, like that. And then here, it's just going to go over, down, down, in. So again, there's no exact like way to do it. It's just kind of like you put little folds in the fabric, and it should look pretty good. And to do folds, you just draw a curve line going in. Then you start about here. Just draw another one. And again, just don't keep it straight. Try your best to make it look like clothes. And then lastly, he has like a zipper here, which is just like a little rectangle, like that. So, anyway, guys, that is... Oh, actually, no, there's one more detail I forgot about. And that detail is all the ink that's going off of them. So to draw that, it's basically, you just kind of go off and draw these big kind of wavy curve lines that kind of ball up at the end here. So you get like a nice big curve line. Then it goes in, down, around, like that. And if you want to, on the inside here, you can kind of draw like little wavy, blobby lines. And then you just kind of erase like the intersections here, like here and here. Just show the ink's going off them. And also you could add little ink droplets. So basically just kind of like a water droplet, like that. And then he has a whole bunch all over. So there's another one over here, because I think he's made out of like ink or something. And again, it's pretty much the same concept for all these. He has some coming off of his hand here. Again, draw a little bit on the inside. A little droplet or two coming off. And yeah, you could go crazy with it. You can go, you know, I think 3 is pretty good. So, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to drawing Sammy Lawrence. I think that's what his name was. Yeah, it was. Sammy Lawrence from the Bendy, Blender, whatever that guy's name is, game that I never played, but I do kind of know what it is. So yeah, not too hard. Again, it's basically like just drawing like a normal, like, buff person that's in a lot of things. But I will put these two up. There's one of them. Here's the second one. And, whoop. As soon as I move the camera, it's like, I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall on camera. Alright, so there you have it, guys. On the left there, you have the inked version, where if you take erase all the guidelines, go over all the lines you want, you have what you have on the left over there, and then on the right, we have the sketch that we just did. So, yeah, not too tough. I definitely say look at a reference. But, yeah, no, and he's a cool looking character, too. Like, good, like, video game monster character. So, anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for the drawing video. Thank you again, Garrett Johnson, for the request. If you guys have any requests, please feel free to leave that in the comment section below. I will take your name, what you requested, put it on my how to draw list, and then on Sunday when I make a drawing video, I just randomly pick one, and then do it. So there's no time frame or anything. Other than that, remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, okay, thanks, bye. Later.